piece, and our back piece, and the top piece. So we are going to actually add the top either to the front or the back. So let's go ahead and add it to the front. I'm going to grab some clips. I would suggest clipping instead of pinning, but if you only have the pins, go ahead and use them, and then use as many as you think you're going to need. So you want to turn this so that this is inside out, and then you're going to have the inside of the bag facing out away from you. So let's make sure that the zipper actually is on, the zipper pull is on the left side. You want that on the left side. If you're making it, or if you're left-handed, you could turn it to the right, and then it's left-handed. So just some little helpful information there. So I have it to where it's on the left side, and I just fold this inside out. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do is I have that for my guide, and I'm going to use that as a guide to put this on and line it up. So you can just fold it in half, put these two seams together, put a little crease in it, and it'll help guide the two. Make sure my zipper pull is on the left side. And then I would go ahead and put a clip right in the center of that. And then, like before, go ahead and work left to right or right to left, just pinning side to side to side to side. You want things to line up pretty good, and this usually helps line things up. So I'm going to go ahead and just put two there, like that. And then I'm going to add a clip to the bottom. And then we'll just keep clipping side to side until we get it all the way on there and around, and then we'll sew it up. So like I've said in the past, this fabric is very stiff. You're going to have to boss it around to get it to go in the direction that you want it to go. If this is the fabric that you're using, which is that otter tag. There are some colors that are actually more stiff than others. But again, I really like the otter tag, the waterproof. The durability is really good, and all our horse stuff seems to get dirty pretty good, so, and it washes up really nice and it looks brand new. Do some finagling here. If you feel like you need to put some little clips in it as you're getting around the corner, you could do that, but don't go very far because you want to stay into that seam allowance when you're going to sew it up. A bit of a pain. looking pretty good so far. Just takes a little bit of time. And don't be in a rush if you're a beginner doing it. Just take your time clipping and use as many clips or pins that you need. On some of my projects, I like run out of clips because I have so many on there, but in the long run, I'm glad that I have used as many pins as that I did, because then it turned out really good. It stayed together. Alright. So a few little puckers, but if you stay within the seam allowance, they're actually going to roll out. These little guys right here, if you can kind of see that, or I'm pointing to, those will come out if you stay in the seam allowance. And we're going to do 1/4 of an inch seam allowance. But we're going to sew twice. So the first sew that we do will be 1/4 of an inch, and then we'll sew again just outside of that. Just to give it an extra hold so it doesn't come apart. Let's move this around a little bit. So you can always use your side seams as a guide to see if they are lining up and are crooked. Mine are crooked. So I'm going to start again and get those lined up better. And then when I'm done doing that, then we'll come back and then we'll sew it up.